This is easily better than the first movie. That's what I'm saying. Easily the best of the franchise. Definitely a great follow-up to the first movie. Although, the opening scene kinda confuses me. I don't know if it's either supposed to be Ash's imagination or an alternate beginning of the story. Almost as if they're trying to pretend that the first film didn't exist. Why would they want to do that? I can see why. Yeah, we know. 'Cause you're a scaredy cat. I am not. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Whatever you say. I will say, though, this film was not as scary as the first film was, because at least this film added a bit more comedy in it, which I do appreciate, but it still had plenty of scary moments, though. Yeah, the comedy was an okay addition to the film, but the horror was definitely well done.
Now, when it comes to the main character, Ash Williams, I definitely loved his development in this movie, where, in the first movie he started out as a bit of a pushover type of character. Well, in this movie, he went from a pushover to a badass.
Yeah, especially towards the end of the movie, where he's got a chainsaw for a hand. And when he finally said his catchphrase, groovy. The movie also introduces new characters, which I didn't really care about them that much, and I kind of predicted that they would die. Well, most of them, anyways. I also did like that they added stop motion for some of the undead creatures. That was a pretty fun addition to the film. Absolutely. Especially for the character Henrietta Nobi, the Deadite, when she evolved and she became a long-necked Deadite. Ugh. That part was pretty creepy. And I think they also used stop motion for the scene where Linda, Ash's girlfriend, who is now a Deadite, was dancing before she tried to attack him. That part was kinda creepy, but it was mostly funny. And I also finally got to know how Ash Williams lost his hand, and why. Because his hand got possessed, and he had no control over it, so he had no choice but to cut it off.
That part was pretty gruesome.
Maybe. But it was though pretty hilarious that Ash was fighting against his own hand. Or in this case, try to kill it. What I will say about the new characters, I'm not really a fan of most of them, but the one I do like is Annie, who by the way is the daughter of Henrietta Nobi. And when you think about it, she is an important character, because apparently her parents had history with the Evil Dead, and her father recorded a message talking about the Book of the Dead and its secrets. And I believe Annie was the only one who can use the Book of the Dead to unsummon the Evil Dead by opening a portal to a different place at a different time. Speaking of which, Ash accidentally got sucked into that same portal, and now he is trapped at the wrong place at the wrong time, specifically the medieval times. Yeah, and at the end of the movie, we see a bunch of knights surrounding Ash, and they thought he was an intruder, and then they respected him after he saved them from being attacked by an Evil Dead creature. I really want to know how he's going to come back from this, and return to his present time. I guess we'll find out when we see Army of Darkness. I am still pretty confused why they didn't include Evil Dead in the title of that film. Anyways, I think that'll be it for the review. I'm gonna rate this movie a 10 out of 10. And now, let's find out what movie we're gonna review next. The next movie we'll be reviewing is... The Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake from 2003. More horror reviews, I guess. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like. But if you like this channel, please subscribe. See you next time.